Good morning and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's session. My name is Dickens Ayeko, and I'm going to take you through today's topic. And I'm joined by my able moderator, Winnie Anastasia, who is going to attend to your questions, concerns, and any other uh, business that we will have today. So if you are using this tool for the first time, we are live on YouTube. So if you are using this tool for the first time, kindly just check on the right hand side of your screen and you will see a place called or written, rather written top chat. And that is our chat box that you'll be using to communicate to me. It is one way, it's not one way, but it is a two-way conversation whereby we will be interacting on that particular tool there, the chat box. So if you have concerns, you have questions, and your expectations of today's session, kindly note them down there, and me together with my moderator will be able to attend to them. So our topic today is build your brand and sell online. Kindly, we are going to share information, more information as we dive deep in this particular session. So kindly purpose to attend till the tail end of this discussion. So our esteemed SMEs, kindly use the chat box to just introduce yourself, introduce your business. For instance, you can just introduce yourself. Let's say I'm Dickens Ayeko. I'm joining you from Kisumu. My business is Dicky Salon, Beauty Salon, for instance, so that we can know those who are in the room. So thank you very much for joining. I see we have people here who have already joined. Kindly just mention uh, your name, your business, and all the elements that I've mentioned. So karibuni sana, and let us do this today. So our topic today, as I've mentioned, is build your brand and sell online. So as businesses, and given the digital age that we are in and the fast growing online shoppers, we need to establish our brands, our business brands online, and tap into the large or the huge population that is online. So let us look at our key agendas of the day. Now we'll discuss the importance of having an online presence, right? As well as the steps you can take as a business to establish your brand online. Now, we'll also look at what you can do to develop your e-commerce offering. And also, lastly, we are going to look at after establishing your brand online and establishing your e-commerce or developing rather your e-commerce, we are going to look at top tips of how you can utilize the different social media um, channels or platforms to drive your sales. And I'm also going to take you through different tools that you can use to establish your brand online. So before we discuss this particular topic, as a business, how do you currently market your products? How do you market? So I'm going to throw that question to you. And being that this is a two-way conversation, and I want to make it as lively as possible so that I'm not the one talking, but you can talk to me and my moderator through the chat box. Just introduce. Thank you, Stephen. I can see Stephen. Steven's elevator. Steven Wanga is joining from Nairobi, and he deals in elevators. So this is a very key because we have other businesses joining here, and most businesses, by just mentioning your name, your business name, where you're located, and what you deal in, will really help you. Let's say interact with other businesses. You can find someone who, let's say, want to purchase your products, or someone who is interested, or a business within the same category who you can share ideas and help each other move forward. Thank you so much, Veronica Madenge, joining from Nairobi. You are the co-founder of Alma Shefa Limited, and you deal in natural extracts like myrrh and frankincense. I believe I've given a correct pronunciation for your products. Right. So thank you, thank you for joining. I see we are many, but a few are mentioning their names on the chat box, so you can follow the protocol and do the same. Thank you, Veronica and Stephen, for that perfect introduction. So this is good. So let us look at how, just mention a few ways on how you currently market your business. It can be a digital way, which is via website. It can be through word of mouth. It can be through out of home advertising, such as billboards and posters. So just mention them on the chat box. So let us I will take a while. After you've mentioned, we will familiarize ourselves with each other's businesses, and we can move from there as we go. So let us look at how you establish, as you guys are still um, uh, introducing yourself. Let me just proceed, and I'm going to proceed with moderation. So let us look at how you can establish your brand online, and some of the benefits that as a business you can gain by being online. All right. So let's look at some statistics here. Now, these are some of the reasons you should take your business online. Excuse me. Just as we have, I'm going to give an example with Nairobi here. So let's say Mudurwa market. So let's say we have a population of that particular market there. So as a business, you know that if I take my business to Mudurwa, I'm going to target such a population. So similarly, when you move your business online, we have internet business statistics from Statista here that has revealed that we have 1.79 billion people who bought goods and services online last year only, right? And that is up from 1.66 billion the previous year. So the number keeps on growing. You can see the number has grown from 1.66 billion shoppers online to 1.79 billion shoppers online. And we're also being told that 97% of the people who are online learn more about a business online than anywhere else. You'll find that you have a physical store, you have an in-store somewhere. Now, few people will. I'm not saying having a physical store is bad for marketing, but a few people will visit your store or be able to come or pass by your store to learn about your business. While if you are online, 90%, 97% of those who are online, and we are talking about billions of people, will learn about your business. So it is easier for people to learn about your business online than it is when you have an in-store. It is also estimated by in the next uh, 19 years or 20 years, by 2040, 95% of purchases will be through e-commerce, and that is online. So these are some of the reasons, ladies and gentlemen, that you should take your business online. So today I'm here just to uh, convince you to move your business online and put it together with some facts, and I've given you these statistics. So let us look at some of the benefits you can get as a business by using internet. So while if you use internet to market your products, or if you have online presence, how can you use the internet, and how can this particular platform called internet benefit your business? So let us look at how as a business, you can use the internet, or if while you are online, how can you use the different online platforms as a business. So number one, as a business, you can use internet to buy products and sell them, right? One of the basic uses of the internet for businesses is to sell products and services. And we have seen this. Most of us have interacted with uh, businesses, and we have purchased products online. And I'm going to show you how. Now, businesses create e-commerce websites to sell anything from CDs, you can sell services, you can sell cell phones, you can sell even cars online, right? And these are clients that you just meet online. So a business can also use the internet to reach clients or customers. Okay. Now, business owners use the internet to monitor customer purchasing trends and interests. Now, this makes them discover what everyday people think about a particular product or a service. Now, let's say you are using uh, a social media platform, you are able to reach out clients who are interested in related products who are on that particular platform without physically meeting them. So as a business, you can use uh, the internet to reach clients. You can also use the internet to research, I mean, to advertise your businesses. And most of us have also come across this, but we are just going to mention. So as a business, you can use the internet to find new clients. When you advertise your products, you are able to find new clients. Good. So you can also use the internet to research on competition. This is very important. As a business, you are not in that particular category alone. So let's say you are in agribusiness, for instance, and you are online. You will find other businesses that are on the same category, and you can research on what they are doing, right? So let's say, for instance, you are selling orthopedic products, and we have other businesses that have succeeded online. You can research on what they are doing and capitalize on that. You can also research on businesses that have failed. I mean, failure is not a bad thing, especially if you want to achieve success. Now, you can learn from other people's failures, but I would advise you that you don't fail yourself. Kindly learn from other people, and that is why we have the internet that can help you research on what people are doing, who has failed and why, so that you don't fail yourself. All right, so you can use to research the internet to research on competition. Other business, you can also use the internet to I've mentioned advertise. I've mentioned you can buy products, you can sell products, and you can also reach clients. So before establishing your online presence as a business, you need to understand the online market. You need to understand what you are there to do. Right. So consider what your online goal is as a business if you want to succeed. Right. So as a business, do you want to sell products? Do you want to buy them? Right? Do you want to just advertise, or your goal is to reach a client? So when you before you move your business online, kindly consider your online goal. And the moment you have your goals and objectives, you will be moving in you will be taking them in unison, and at the tail end of uh, your plans, you will be able to achieve your goals. So let me just send shout outs to our SMEs, esteemed SMEs who have just joined. Thank you for joining. Judith Okech. Thank you, Judith, for joining from Nairobi, the owner, or let's say the CEO of Ambulex Solutions. So kindly, you could have just told us what Ambulex Solution do, because we also have, aside from those who are here, we have this particular webinar, we have people who will be watching it later. So we have those who will save it and watch it later. So these people can, even though they have not attended, they will be able to interact and know what you're dealing in. So thank you, Judith. Right. We have Frederick Ochieng, connect. Frederick Ochieng from Zikuduka Enterprise, company dealing with the manufacturing of garments based in Nairobi. All right, Frederick, I believe I'm a garment lover. I love garments, so I believe I will visit you one of these days, one of these fine days. So thank you for joining, Frederick. You can also encourage other people to join. Maybe they're not aware that this particular webinar is underway, so kindly encourage them to join, and I shall appreciate that. So let us go ahead. Right, so let us look at how we can build our online presence. I've told you the importance of building an online presence, and let us look at how this can happen. So in this increasingly digital age, it is key for you as a business person to have your business online, right? Whether it's a website, you can use a website, you can use an e-commerce platform, you can use social media, or a combination of both to get your company online, and you will reap major benefits. So even if your company does not conduct business online, even if you have an install like I believe we have Frederick there who deals in garments. I believe you have a physical store. The organization or business has a physical store. So you should not only depend on customers who visit your physical store, but at least you explore the online world so that you can also tap into this increasingly growing population. So if you don't see if clients don't find you online, because the clients that visit your physical store also have online presence. So if they don't see you online, then most probably they will not consider your brand, right? So you can use building your online presence. You can use platforms that I've mentioned. That is website. You can use e-commerce or social media, and we're going to look at some of these particular platforms in detail as we proceed. So let us look at the different types of platforms that are available or that are at your disposal as a business that you can use to build your brand or to go online. Number one, we have e-commerce platforms, and I'm going to mention some of these as we dig deep. We know examples of e-commerce. We have online directory, and I'm going to show you how you can use the online directory to have a presence. At least your business should be on an online directory. We have social media platform, which I believe most of our businesses are on. Then we have a website. Okay, so let us look at we are going to first look at e-commerce and why you should have your business on an e-commerce platform. So we have this statistic that has been given to us by the same statista. So at this point, if you are not already convinced that having an online presence is going to benefit your business, then kindly have a look at this statistic here. We are being told here that there are 400 million internet users in Africa alone. 400 million users. And I believe that most of our businesses, most serious merchants or serious business people here are looking beyond Kenyan borders. We are looking to sell beyond East African borders. So this statistic here is for us. You can tap into this particular population. So we have 400 million internet users in Africa, right? And Kenya is in Africa, so we are in here. We have a huge number of internet users whom we can tap into as businesses and convert into sales. So Africa makes up to 10% of global retail sales with an estimated value of 75 billion by 2025, right? So let us be part of this statistic. Let us statistics in terms of percentages and in terms of billions of shillings that people are making online. So as a business, you need to move online to tap into this potential. Africa generated 16.5 billion from e-commerce alone 3 years ago, right? That was in 2017, right? So a lot has changed since 2017. People are online more than ever. So in 2020, I believe the number has grown. 2021, the number is continues growing. So kindly tap into this particular population so that you can grow your revenue as a business. Let us look at the different e-commerce platforms, and I believe most of us have interacted with these particular platforms. We have Amazon. Now that this is an e-commerce platform that allows individuals and business to sell and display their products for sale. Now, Amazon has become one of the largest online e-commerce retailer in the world. Then we have Konga. Konga is a Nigerian um, e-commerce platform, right? Which was launched in 2012. We have Jumia. Most of us have interacted with Jumia, and this allows customers to buy products like cell phones. We have shoes. We have garments like the ones that our esteemed clients, SMEs here are dealing in. So you can use these platforms. We have Kilimall. Most of us have interacted with this particular e-commerce platform. It is an online shopping mall that connects merchants and other consumers through professional e-commerce marketplace. We have Bidobuy, which is an online marketplace offering convenient way for people to buy and sell products. So we also have Gigi, right? And I believe Gigi was previously known as OLX, and people have used these particular platforms. And I believe that even us as business people, we have purchased products from these particular platforms, but our own businesses are not benefiting from these platforms. We need to tap into this potential and also sell aside from just buying from other businesses. Kindly find reason to establish your brands online, and also benefit from other people to purchase from you. You can also do business to business, okay, or bulk buying from other businesses. So these platforms are very, very key for a business that wants to grow, especially in this digital age. As so, let us look at online business directories. We have looked at e-commerce and the different types of e-commerce platforms that we have. Then we have online business directories. Now, an online business directory is a website or printed listing of information which lists businesses within a niche based on their categories. So a business can be categorized as a business. You definitely are categorized by niche, location, activity, or size. All right. Now, businesses may be sorry, compiled either manually or through an automated online search software. So we have examples of online directories, and I don't want to say that most people have interacted with this. So I'm going to take you through one of the business directories, online directories that we can use as businesses. And we have examples here. We have Yellow Pages of Africa. We have Africa Business Pages. These are platforms where you can just go and register your business. So I'm going to take you through on how, as a business, you don't need me to be there to or any digital marketing expert to put your business on an online directory. So this is something that you can do by yourself, and I'm going to show you how this can be done. So allow me to unshare my screen, and I'll show you. Right. Thank you. So I'm going to use Yellow Pages of Kenya. Kenyan Yellow Pages. We have Yellow Pages of Africa, then we have Yellow Pages of Kenya here. So I'm going to, I believe this is visible. You can just confirm on the chat box if this is visible to everyone so that we can go through this together. Right. Good. So, nice. We have a comment here from from Veronica. Thank you, Veronica. You are saying that primary marketing model for us is word of mouth. However, we are looking to utilize the correct digital online platforms. Thank you, Veronica. So I'm going to take you through the different platforms that you can use. And you see, you understand your business better than I do. So be very keen and careful as I share with you the different platforms so that you as a business owner can choose which one fits your business and also is in line with your customer needs. So let me take you through Yellow Pages of Kenya. Now, as you can see here, we have different icons here. We have, this is Yellow Pages of Kenya. We have business categories, right? You can go through that. We have trending categories. We have about us, then how you can contact them. So let us see, our main interest here is how you can list your business. The rest you can research. You can just Google Yellow Pages Kenya or Yellow Pages of Africa, and you'll be taken. I mean, you'll be able to at least go through these particular icons and read more about this. But for now, I'm going to take you through how you can list your business on Yellow Pages of Kenya. All right. So list your business. At the far right corner there, you can see. So you can tap on that, list your business, and let us see the details that are required for you. What is required for you as a business to list your business on Yellow Pages? As it is loading, we can go through these particular icons here. As you can see, we have different categories. We have, if you're dealing in car hire, we have restaurants, we have schools, we have auto repairs, we have hospitals, and I believe this can benefit Judith Okech. the owner of Ambulex, sorry, who is dealing in related services. Then you have salon, right? So let us look at how we can list. It's taking time to load. Right. So as a business, are you looking to list your business, or are you looking to find businesses? You can also come here in Yellow Pages of Kenya and just learn about other businesses, what they are doing in a similar category that your business is in. So let me just reload, if you can allow me. Let me just reload this page so that it can load faster. All right. It's taking forever. So this page is taking quite a while to load. So I'm going to take you through another platform or tool that you can use to have or build an online presence, and then we'll come to back to that. I think most people are using it. So allow me to share that and share another tool that is very vital for small and medium business enterprises, and that is Google My Business. You can also have an online presence aside from Facebook, aside from uh, professional websites. We have we have a site here that Google has gifted SMEs. That Google has given SMEs to help you. I believe my screen is visible and you are able to see. So if you want to, I'm just going to start this. So as a business, as you can see, if you want to go to, or if you want to register your business on GMB or Google My Business. Now let me just define this first. Now GMB or Google My Business is a free and easy tool that Google has gifted SMEs to use to manage their online presence. Now, this tool is available for organizations and also small and medium business enterprises. So, if you want to register your business or business on GMB, you just go to business.google.com/create. Then it will bring you to this particular landing page. Right. So I call this a mini website. You won't pay for the services because you'll be hosted by Google. You will not buy a domain, but you will be provided with a domain at the end of or at the end of the listing, depending on the information that you will have input as a business. So let us look at how you can do this. So I'm going to use an example on the chat box. So you, after going here, you will we have create. You'll create, then you personalize, and then finally you manage or populate your business. So let us get started and follow the prompt. So let's say your business is let me just come here and see. Right. So I'm going to use Steven's elevator as an example. If you allow me, Steven, I'll just use yours as an example. So let's say our business here is Steven's elevator. Steven's elevators. Right. Now this business category is all right, elevator services. As you can see, when you come to the business category, you just start, at least you type a keyword from your business, then the categories will be lined there. So this will be under elevator service, right? That will be the business category, so that if your clients are searching for this particular service related to elevators, then they will find it with ease, given that the category will be well defined. So as Steven Elevator, do you want or do you need clients to visit your office or store? So if you have both online presence and physical presence or in store, you just say yes, and then you press next. So kindly follow this, because some of these tools you don't need digital marketing expertise or expert to come and do it for you. So it means you'll be spending less in digital marketing. So Steven is from Nairobi, so we just say street name here or street address. I'm going to use, let's say, these are just an example, uh, 4100, right? So city here is Nairobi, Nairobi, Nairobi. Now, the reason why this information is important is so that, and so I'm going to guess that this is just an example, and I'm not going to list it. I'm just showing the steps. So after inputting that information, which is important for not for you but the client, so that they can find you with ease. Good. And as you can see, we have already, this business is already online. I was just using it as an example. Steven's Elevator. They'll ask you, the internet will snoop or Google will snoop to find if we have related businesses that are using the same name or same initials. So if, for example, I was the owner of Stevens Elevator, I mean, and I find that there are similar businesses. Like I can see, we have Stevens Elevator Limited on Koinange Street. We have Elevator General Services. So if my business name is related to this, then I will change it so that I don't confuse my clients. That is the importance of this part here. All right. So if it is none of this, then will you say it's none of the above? But be very careful so that you don't share names with other businesses. Otherwise, you'll confuse your clients. So let's say our business is located. So Google My Business puts you on Google Maps so that clients can be able to trace your physical location. So this is one of the features that is very, very key for you as a business person. So at this point, you can, I believe you can see the red mark here, or the red locator. So let's say you can also be able to zoom if you're not seeing landmarks, because it is important that you put your business beside a landmark so that at least clients can be able to trace you. So let's say we have my business, which is Steven's Elevator, is next to Embassy House. I'll just move it next to Embassy House here, right? So that the Google Maps will, after this particular process, Google Map will be able to track it up to that point. So let's say it's next to Embassy House. You just put it next there. If you're not seeing a landmark, you can zoom still. Embassy House where? Next to Equity Bank. Equity Bank is also here. So in between Embassy House and Equity Bank, my business is there. And I press next. All right. Then we move to here. Do you also serve clients outside this location? Do you serve clients outside Nairobi? All right. So if you, as a business, is you serve them, you serve clients outside Nairobi, then you say yes. If you don't, so in this case, I'll say yes, and I press next, and I will be prompted to mention the locations that I also serve. So let's say I'm serving Nairobi and its environs. So I'll write Kiambu, and you see Google will just suggest them for you. You add, we also, let's say we service Machakos County, Kenya. So as a business, you also we also have Embu, let's say Embu. So you can add as many locations as you want, and Google is just storing this information. Then you press next. After that, then this is also very, very important, because you will need clients to reach you. This is an online platform where we have millions of people who are using it. So if, let's say, clients within those locations want to reach you, then you just input your number there, 99, then 12, 34, 7. Okay, there's a lot of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to remove that. So let's say that is your number. Then do you have a website? So GMB works in unison with professional websites. So this is a very, very simple landing page, or a mini website, as I refer to it, that will enable clients to easily find you. And for this, you don't need to pay, right? This is a free GMB website that you can use yourself as a business. So as a business, if you don't have a if you have a website, you'll input a URL there. Okay, so let's say this is our URL. Let's say that is our URL. You input it there, and then for your GMB, you also need to get a free website based on the information you have input. So you say yes, get a free website based on this information that I've been inputting here, and then you press next. Right. Good. So this is where we as Africa108 come in. Choose a way to verify your business. Now, initially, verifying a business was a tall order. It was whereby you had to let's say use a postcard, which would be sent via the email that you would input, and this would take 14 days. All right. So nowadays, after let's say you have filled this part, choose a way to verify, and I'm going to show you a very convenient way of doing this, of verifying. So after you can post by mail, yes, but now just for you to contact name. So let's say Steven. No, it's not Dickens. It's Steven. Steven. Okay. We choose by verification via mail, right? So postcard is on the way, right? So, and I'm going to cancel this. So when you want to verify within 24 hours, we as Africa108, we have agents who are on standby 24/7 to help you verify your business within 24 hours. And if you want to your business to be verified immediately, you just go to GMB, and my moderator will be able to input that on the chat box so that those who will be creating GMB websites after this particular session will be able to reach our agents at Africa108 at gmb.africa118.com. Now, just allow me to, we have, that is the end of verification, is the end of GMB listing. So I think I can also post this gmb.africa118.com, right? So good. So gmb.africa. So now if you input that, you'll be given this form, and let me just share with you that form and show you how it looks like. Today we are more on practicals here, because I want you guys to establish, other than learning, I want you to do this and establish your online presence by doing it yourself. All right. So I believe this is visible. So after you've input that, you'll be able to be given this form that you will fill as a business. So this is called a callback form. As you can see, Africa108 is a partner of Google, and we are the eyes of Google here in Kenya. So Google My Business featured partner. You can see we are a Google My Business featured partner. Google highlights partner in the Google My Business featured partners program, who provide valuable services to the broader Google My Business merchant community. Africa108 is a featured partner and helps you claim and verify your business profile and on Google at no cost, ladies and gentlemen, at no cost. So let us come here. Good. So callback form, you just input your name as was input as you did on the GMB listing. All right. Phone number, the same phone number that you'd want our agents to reach you via, and the email that you used, and a brief message for our agents. So after that, your business, then you submit. Okay. After submitting, then your business will be verified. After 24 hours, you'll get a call from our agents who will verify. At least the reason why we call back is that we want to ensure that what you have the details that you have input on the prompt there are your details. So they will call to confirm the details, to confirm the owner of the business, and also your email address. So that is why that particular call is very important. So up to that point, you'd have verified your business, and you'll just need to add photos, right? Uh, I would have showed you how. Let me just show you. Let me just show you how a complete GMB profile looks like. I have one that I did when I was in Kisumu. So let me. It's called White Pearl. I did White Pearl Beauty Salon in Kisumu. This I did. So let me just show you how a complete Google My Business looks like. Allow me to share that again. Allow me to share. Stop sharing this one. I believe now you have information on how you can reach our agents and how you can go about um, Google My Business, how you can list your business without the help of even digital expert. So let us look at the white pearl here. So this is an example of a GMB. It is free, ladies and gentlemen. So after listing your business and after it is verified, you'll able to have an online presence, and your business will look like this. We'll have these sections where we have updates. Clients can be able to visit your website and look at updates. If you have new arrivals, you will update there. So we have get a quote. You can call now. So if you're using your mobile phone, and I believe that most of our clients are using mobile phones to browse rather than laptops or desktops. So the moment you are using a phone and you press on call now, it will take you direct to the number that is listed on GMB, right? So it will take you to a number, then you'll be able to call that number. Or if you want to visit this store, you will go get directions, right? And it will take you to a Google map. And let's say we have this white pearl is in Kisumu, as I mentioned. And as you can see, you can zoom, and Google will lead you step by step to this particular business, right? Aside from that, you can also interact with this particular listing by looking at the services they offer, and that you can do by looking at at least that is the building. Then we have these they are selling ladies and men's garments. So you can go through this and also look at the testimonials. Testimonials as a business, if I visit your GMB website and look at the testimonials and I get positive comments like this, we have someone here. As you can see, we have people who visited this site, and we have Nail Deco Eric. So Laura here just mentioned this particular guy called Eric. Nail doctor. I mean nail doctor, right? So that is something that is positive. Uh, that maybe that guy made her nails or wowed her with the mixture of nail paints, whatever you call them, and that now Laura is just calling him a nail doctor. Someone here, Karen, is saying, "I love the quality of stuff selling at White Pearl. Never seen them anywhere. Good work." So such testimonials make your business credible and trustworthy, so clients can be able to visit your site and purchase your products or subscribe to your services. So this is what having an online presence entails. And being that today we are learning about mostly online presence, let me just go to the chat box. Let me not talk a lot here. We have people who have joined us. Anne Masharia, tuned from Kikuyu. Thank you, Anne. At least, Anne, you can tell us your business, what you deal in, and we'll be able to, I'll be able to at least align my training towards your needs as a business. Good. Permission granted, sir. Thank you so much. We have Akongo Kevin joining us from Nairobi, courtesy of Zealand Movers and Cleaners. So, as you can see, this platform also brings us together as businesses. We are able to also interact with others. At least now we know that we have Zealand Movers here. Um, welcome so much. So I believe you guys are learning, and there's something I want to show you. And that is the last practical that we are going to have. So just let me unshare this and share Yellow Pages of Kenya. Yellow Pages of Kenya for businesses that are looking to have a presence here. Let me just share Yellow Pages of Kenya, how you can list yourself there free of charge, so that you also have an online presence there. So what are you looking to do? Do you want to advertise? Do you want to list your business? Right? Okay, so list your, as you can see, I believe this is visible. List your business today. It's quick and easy. Step number one, business name. Just as we did with GMB, a business name is a unique identity of your business that customer will be able to identify you with. And I'm still going to use Stephen has granted me Stephen's elevator, right? The permission to use that. So your industry here is the category. So elevator services, right? So these are the steps you need to follow to list your business on Yellow Pages. All right. Contact person. We say this is Stephen Wanga. Is a contact person here. Stephen Wanga. Phone number. You'll input as a business. You know the phone number that most businesses prefer are business numbers, while others also use personal numbers. Then you input your email address. So let's say Stephen at gmail.com. Right. Thank you. And just say you're not a robot, right? Leave this field blank. You need to be very, very careful. Now, this is an instruction. Then you say, I'm not a robot. Then you submit that information. Then the information you submit here, I'm not going to submit because this is just an imaginary, not, an example that we are giving. So this is how easy it is to get on the Yellow Pages of Kenya or Yellow Pages of Africa, right? So if you want to be in these platforms, you can just follow the steps that are there, the steps that I've taken you through. I've taken you through GMB, I've taken you through Yellow Pages. So you can have presence on this platform and your clients will be able to find you depending on your business, category. So let us proceed. I believe we have learned something today. We were establishing our online presence, and I've showed you some of the platforms. Definitely, there are different platforms that you are aware of, such as social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, uh, Instagram. But today, at least I've introduced you to other platforms where you can establish your presence. So get your business on social media. You can sign up on either of these. You can sign up on YouTube or Instagram if the products you're selling are video oriented. If you want to show, for instance, if you want to demonstrate to your clients how to use a particular product, how you're a salonist, for instance, you want to demonstrate to your clients how to uh, do a certain hairstyle. You deal in nail paints, or how do you call them? Ladies know better. You paint nails. You can demonstrate to your clients uh, how you can mix different those paints. There, we call them. I don't know how we call them, but they are paints. The nail paints. You can demonstrate to your clients how they can mix these particular paints to come up with jungle green, for example, or to come up with mild yellow, for instance. Those are just I'm coming up with different colors that you can come. So if you want to attract your clients and you want to use uh, platforms that use video, you can utilize Instagram or YouTube. Then if you want to deal with professionals, let's say, and previously, as I mentioned, you are dealing in orthopedic products, for instance, right? Like Veronica Madenge is selling myrrh and frankincense, right? And if you know that people are using these products are professionals, or you want to build a community online, you can use LinkedIn for professionals. If you want your products to trend, right? Con Quick conversions, you can use Twitter. If you want your products to reach absolutely everyone, you can use Facebook, right? So these particular channels that platforms or channels that I'm mentioning here will, as a business, you when we started this particular webinar, I said that you are supposed to research on your clients, what are their needs. So these will go along with such needs. Where are your clients? You need to learn about that. Are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? So I'm posing for questions up to this end. So if you have any questions, kindly use the chat box to communicate to me. Right, and my able moderator will also be able to answer your questions effectively. Right, good. So I believe there are no questions here, and let me just proceed to our next topic or objective of the day. After building online presence on those particular platforms that we mentioned, because for you to use an e-commerce platform, or for you to have an e-commerce offering, you need to have a landing page. And now this far we have created landing pages on the websites that I was giving examples on. So number one, you need to pick a domain. A domain is the name of a website. This is what customers will use to find you, right? And I'm going to give you an example. For example, we have Steven's elevator, and I'm going to use this example throughout because we have started so that you can follow. Now, your domain name as Steven's elevator will be definitely normally when you type a website or URL link, you will have http dot forward slash and others follow. So in that case, your domain name will be stevenselevator.com, right? And while buying now, most people we buy in most cases, I mean, we buy domain names. So you'll find that if you need to, you have a unique domain. So if Stevens Elevator is already taken, then you'll be given options to pick a different domain so that you have a unique identity. So stevenselevator.com. We'll have others such as www.stevenselevator.com. So your domain name will be Stevens Elevator. Then we have .com. So you have to ensure that you pick a unique domain that is also in line with the products that you are offering. So we have places, or we have platforms where you can secure a domain or purchase if you want to build a website. Mostly we purchase these domains. We have GoDaddy. Let me just check if my screen is full screen, full, so that you can see. Good, it's full. We have GoDaddy. We have Bluehost. So these are some of the sites where you can just, if you are looking forward to building a professional website, or if you want to build a website, you can just note them down so that you can visit these sites. You have GoDaddy, we have Google sites, we have Domain King, we have Bluehost. So depending on your choice, that is up to you as a business. You can choose Google sites, you can choose GoDaddy, you can choose the one you want. But now let us look at how to build a website, and I'm going to take you through this so that as a business owner, you also have a privilege of building a website on your own with the little uh, digital marketing or digital skills expertise, I mean. So you don't need to have so much expertise. You don't need to know coding. You don't need to be good in coding, let's say that. All right. So whether you own a small business or you are looking to create your own blog, website builders such as wix.com and Google Sites make it easy for you as a business owner to design a website. So website builders, as I've mentioned, make it easy for users to make their own website with little effort and coding skills. By using website builders platforms, anyone, right, can achieve a professionally designed website using a web designer. Examples are here on your screen, and I'm going to, if you allow me, to take you through Wix.com, for instance. Right. Today we are doing a lot of practicals here. So allow me to share that. They are just simple processes, but now most of us are not aware of this. So let us look at wix.com. All right. I'll have to do wix.com, share it. Thank you. As you can see, and I believe this is visible, create a website you're proud of. And you can see up here we have creation. So the initial stages of this, and you can see, as you can see here, we have templates, professionally designed templates. So depending on what you're dealing in, if you're a real estate business, for instance, you can, if you want to do a blog, if you want an online store, if you want, if you are dealing, you are a designer, if you are a photographer, if your business is education, we have templates that you can use here and build your websites, provided you are ready with content that you are going to input. So let's say you have a business here. These are templates that you've been given to get a free estimate. So these are templates that you've been given. Let's say this particular business is dealing in real estate. You can showcase your real estate by choosing. You can use these templates, the photos we have in these templates, or you can have your designed templates. So as you can see, this particular web builder will give you give you the various landing pages. The first landing page. Then you have pages like such as about us, right? Home will give details about your basic details. Then about the business, I believe you can see what I'm pointing at. Then you have services that you offer. We have work here. Then we have a contact where you can input your contact. So as a business, you'll be able to input just the content that you already have. Instead of creating a website from scratch, you can come to this particular site and use or utilize the templates that are already available. Why choose us, right? We've also been given tips on what to write if, let's say, you are green on these fields, and you'll be able to showcase. Our services include, we have kitchens. If you don't want to use these photos, then you can use your own photos to showcase your services. And then you can see down here we have see all our services. So as you can see, these particular sites have everything that a site or a website needs, right? So you can utilize such templates to ensure that your website or the website you are building is professionally designed. All right. Some of these we will do. Maybe you will do them in your own time. Good. So we have seen how we can utilize templates, which are the big parts of web building and content. Now, after choosing the templates, then you need to have, definitely you have digital content that you want to upload, because you cannot start building a website without content. So digital content include text, what you want people to know about the product, images, those are the images of your products, and videos of the same. So these are some of what you need to include, and some of the best practices when creating content for your website are the following. Number one, and I've mentioned this, prioritize on your audience. What do they need? Who are they? All right. What is their orientation? I know it is normally tempting for businesses like myself, or let's say Veronica or Judith. You'd want a website that resonates with what you think. As in, you have already have a website in your mind that I want my website to look like this. But you see, you need to put your number one priority as your client. What do your clients need, not what you want? You can incorporate what you want, but first think of the client. So prioritize them. Research on competitors. What are they doing, right? Because as a business, you need to have a unique, for clients to identify with you. Let's say, why do we identify with Coca-Cola everywhere or Java, right? Because they have researched on on their competition, and what they're doing is different from what Java or Coca-Cola is doing, is different from what other competitors are doing. And not going to mention competitors. I'm just going to mention the ones that I have mentioned. Right? What is Coca-Cola doing that another company is not doing? Right? That is why it has a unique selling point or unique position, whereby if you go to Uganda, if you go anywhere in the world, you'll identify with Coca-Cola. If you walk around Kenyan towns or cities, you'll identify with Java and not other uh, similar service providers, right? Then, as a business, you need to learn search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is how you increase your chances of ranking higher on search engines. When businesses search for you, I mean, when clients, not businesses, but when clients search for you or related businesses, would they find you on the first page of the search? Right? Because in most cases, even if you as an individual you do a search on Google or any other search engine, you will be concerned with the first three search results or the first page generally. Barely will you find someone clicking on number 2 down there to go to the next page. So you need to learn search engine optimization to help your business rank higher on search engine page results. Good. So those are some of the best practices. Then go beyond with the following e-commerce plugins: promotion and discount code tools, easy to use cash out, search engine optimization, email marketing, and payment options, so that clients can be able to pay easily. Then we can download e-commerce plugins in these platforms. You have WooCommerce, Easy Digital, and W e-commerce. Now, this is very important. After creating your website as a business, you need to make sure that it's mobile friendly. This is because 2.5 billion people will shop online. Okay, like that is a statistic. Now, when it comes to mobile, 21 million online shoppers across Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya, as we speak, are shopping online, and most of them are using mobile. 50% of consumers shop more on mobile than in store. So most people use, even you as an individual. I know even we have some people here who have joined this particular webinar using their mobile phones because it is convenient. When I want to shop, I will not wait to get to the office or to get to the house to sit down with my laptop or my desktop or remove my machine in the middle of a crowd somewhere to browse on your website. I will use my mobile phone. So ensure that your website is mobile friendly. And how do you do this? You test the speed of your website, and my moderator will be able to just type this on the chat box, so that if you have a website, you can be able to test the speed to know if it's loading longer. Trust me, if clients find that, let's say I'm searching for Veronica's business is called, let me just use, let me just use this. Uh, okay, so let's say I'm looking for a given business and online, and the website is taking forever to load. All right. I don't want to give an example with a business there because I'm saying it's taking longer to load. So sites that are taking longer to load will, for lack of a better word, um, scare away your clients. If, for example, Mimi, I come to your site, I'm trying to tap on a product and it's taking a minute. Trust me, I will leave and go to another site. Even you, I know most of us have experienced that. So you need to test your site by going to g.co /testmysite.com. I mean, test my site, not .com. Test my site. And I believe you'll be able to do that. And my moderator, let me just check if she has. Um, nice, nice. So let me just g.co /test my site. Test my site. Right. So um, now that particular site will show you the loading speed of your business or of your website, so that you know whether clients are looking at, or if you look at the traffic that comes to your website, you need to find out why. Maybe they're leaving, or you're not getting traffic because your site is taking longer to load. So if you have any questions, kindly do so on the chat box as I move on to the final part of this particular webinar. And I'm going to tell you how to utilize social media to drive your sales, right? So first, let us look at how social media can benefit you as a business. Number one, social media can benefit you by helping you as a business to generate sales, because if you're using social media, you'll be able to reach new audiences and create new opportunities. So through this, you will able to generate more sales. It will help you. Social media will help you. If you're using social media, it will help you to add value to your brand, raise customer service levels if you're using social media. It will help you start two-way conversation. Unlike other forms of marketing, social media will help you start two-way conversation. If you have a Facebook page, for instance, you'll be able to get customer reviews on GMB, like we saw. You'll be able to get comments from clients concerning your um, your products, and you will use these comments, whether negative or positive, to build on yourself. So as a business, all comments are valuable, right? And social media help us get these comments. Improve your marketing. Social media will help you target specific types of customers depending on their demography. It will also help you to build relationships and networks. Like LinkedIn will help you to build relations, especially if you're a big company, right? It will also help you to do business to business and build your own community. Now, social media also helps you to stay competitive, because while you are online, you are able to research on your competitors and be at par with them at all times. So, how do you come up with a social media strategy? Now, before building a Facebook page for your business, before building a Twitter page for your business, number one, you need to sit down and come up with a strategy for you to have success in this campaign. And I have mentioned this. Number one, look at your audience. Audience is key. Who are they? What are they interested in? What motivates them? What time are they online? Right? So these questions you need to ask before putting up your profile online. Define your goals. This is the second one. You need to consider your business goals so that you can build steps or come up with objectives to achieve these goals. Objectives are the steps that you use to achieve a given goal. So let's say your goal as a business is to grow brand awareness. What do you need to do to grow brand awareness? You need to generate sales. What do you need to do to generate sales? Those are the objectives. Whatever you need to do to achieve this goal, right? So number three, pick a platform. After researching on that, researching on your clients, and also picking your goal, you need to pick a platform now. You need to consider social media platform that best suits your audience, and does it align with your goals? You need to ask yourself this question. So consider business for whether the services you're providing are or the I mean the platform is business focused or lifestyle focused. So you can start with one, try it, and then try another one. So different channels need different strategies. And I'm going to advise you that the platforms you pick should be aligned with your business objectives and the products uh, you are providing, as well as your audience. So being on all social media platforms is not a guarantee that you as a business is going to reap the benefits from all these platforms. You should choose a platform that best fits uh, your business. Now let's look at define your brand social voice. Depending on people you are communicating to, now that at this point you know your clients, you should tailor the tone of voice to their needs and to their orientation. So tone of voice applies to creating any piece of content and communicating it with your clients or with your audience online. Tone of voice reflects your brand personality, helps you to connect with your audience, and makes you different from the rest. So, if you want to create your brand's social voice, you should consider one, your logo, right? What does your logo communicate? Your fonts and colors. What colors are you using? Like I see most businesses use blue. Blue signifies trust. So if you want, this is what you want to communicate to your clients, then kindly do so. Choose appropriate colors. Tone of voice. How, when you are, let's say, putting up a post, how are you putting it up? That brings out the personality of your business. Then the style of images that you are using to communicate to your clients. Then finally, let us look at what success means to your business, right? Is it growth in sales and traffic? And have you achieved that with the strategies and goals that you have put in place? Improvement, if success to you means you want to improve customer service levels like answering calls and star ratings, then you also need to define your success to be able to um, achieve your goals. So, which social media platforms does your business use currently? So let us just this is the last part, and I believe at this point we have learned a lot. So let us just look at some social media platforms that I know you are familiar with. But now let us look at how they can help you. Twitter is good for quick conversions. If you're a business and you need quick conversions and PR, tafadhali tumia Twitter. Okay, hashtags will trend very fast, as we know here in Kenya. I know Kenyans, we are good on Twitter. Kama unataka vitu products zako to trend and you need also PR, kindly use Twitter. So create a professional. Number one, you need to create a professional looking profile and get noticed get noticed and join conversions by using relevant hashtags. Ask questions and run polls when you're using Twitter. Facebook, the kitchen sink here. Facebook is great for helping customers find you and see what your business is about. And just to give you this particular statistic, 2.5 billion Facebook users are active monthly. Monthly, 2.5 billion. So you can tap into this particular um, potential here. Then you link. Facebook gives you an option or a feature where you can link it to your main site, right? So that people who are visiting your Facebook, if they are interested to learn more about your business and more about your product, they can tap on the link and actually go to your main site, right? Facebook also allows you to have a two-way conversation, and it's instant. You can reply to your customers instantly and be able to initiate such two-way conversations. Now, Instagram, and I've mentioned this, Instagram is a great place to draw people's attention with visuals. So when we talk about visuals, we talk about photos and videos. Okay, these are places to share photos and videos of anything from new products to a day in the beach. So you can use your photo captions or video captions to tell a story. Right now, lastly, let us look at LinkedIn. LinkedIn, as I have mentioned, LinkedIn is great for recruitment, building a professional network, or connecting with peers. You can create a personal or company page and add a profile. Encourage your employees to become brand advocates. And I believe most of us who are professionals have gone or are using LinkedIn to build their communities. It can also help you to generate interest by creating special showcase pages and your product. So up to this point, I believe I have taken you through the different social media channels that you can use and how you can use these particular channels and their benefits. So at this point, I've come to the end of the objectives of the day, and I believe my moderator is posting or has posted links that will help you as a business to learn more, right? I believe we are here. So kindly, my moderator will post links. For instance, we have let us look at the next steps. We have if you want to, most people will normally request for the slides that I'm using, but um, on the chat box you will find that my moderator will post the link to a learning site, Google learning site, which will provide you with different resources, uh, and you'll be able to also, aside from reading and accessing these particular resources, you'll able to do courses and get certified, and my moderator will post that. You can also follow us on Facebook and join our wide growing community at facebook.com / digital skills for Africa. You can join us on Twitter at twitter.com / digital skills AF. On Instagram, you can join us at instagram.com / digital skills AF. So I believe with the information that I've provided today, this will be able to help you make a decision to when you want to have an online presence. This particular information will help you to make a decision to build your brand on a platform that fits your business and is in line with your client's needs and orientation. So if it is Facebook, with the information that I've given you, kindly research on your clients where they are. Okay, so at least up to this point, you know how to build how to build your brand online, the platforms, and the different channels that you can use. So up to this point, I just want to thank you for setting aside your time to join this webinar and learning and interacting with me. I believe you have gained um, some insights, and you will use these to build your brand, sell online, and grow your network or grow your revenue as a business. So I just want to thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Stephen, thank you. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Anne Masharia. Thank you, Kevin Okongo. Frederick, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Judith, for joining. So up to this point, I just want to bid you goodbye and kindly purpose to thank you, my moderator. So you can just go on the chat box and follow those links that my moderator have posted, and I believe that you will purpose to join our subsequent webinars as we discuss different topics such as how to use tools, digital marketing tools to sell online, how to. So we will be tackling different topics. So this is just the first one, and we have like 7 topics. And after you've learned uh, uh, all these topics, then you'll be a complete package, and you'll have complete digital marketing skills and expertise to enable you to run your own, let's say, website. You'll be able to run your own Facebook page with this insight that I've been giving you. So up to this point, thank you, guys. I want to bid you goodbye and have a nice weekend. Goodbye, guys.